The Eldorado Auto Scooter is one of the best sets of bumper cars in the world. Located in Coney Island off of Surf Avenue, this independent attraction has a lot of character to it, and this is what makes it unique. But should you be paying the $8 to ride? In this video, I will review the Eldorado Auto Scooter in Brooklyn, New York. The facility is most famous for the bumper cars they are named after, but it also features an arcade. The arcade originally opened in 1971, but the bumper cars didn't open until March of 1973. But those bumper cars have been drawing guests in for nearly 5 decades, and it shows no signs of slowing down. From the street, Eldorado seems more like a nightclub than a set of bumper cars. From a distance, you just hear the booming music and see the flashing lights behind these metal bars. But instead of seeing dancing, you instead see a set of bumper cars. And the ride's atmosphere is what makes it special. Most bumper cars are in boring arenas. This one feels electric with the loud music and psychedelic lights reflecting off the walls and disco ball. It's a surreal place to drive a vehicle. The operators also give a lot of character to the experience. They regularly will climb aboard the sides of cars to help disabled or stuck riders. Whenever I see this, I just watch in awe. I try to avoid hitting them for obvious reasons, but I have seen others ram them, and the operators somehow keep their balance and don't seem to care. Where else would you see something like this? The other thing I encountered in my 2019 ride was an employee driving a supercar. This employee had a vehicle heavier and faster than everyone else's cars, and the employee was riding around destroying everyone. Kids stuck in the corner? He'd ram them even harder. Someone driving the wrong way? He would send them airborne in a violent head-on collision and teach them a lesson. Now, I didn't see this in 2021, so I don't know if what I saw in 2019 was the norm or not. If anyone else knows, I would love to know down in the comments. As I mentioned earlier, these bumper cars cost $8 per ride as of 2021. There is a discount for re-rides, but it is still an expensive experience. However, that is the case for almost every attraction at Coney Island, and I would argue these bumper cars are worth it because of that unique atmosphere. It really does become an experience, not just another set of bumper cars. After purchasing a ride token, you rarely have to wait more than a cycle since Eldorado has a ton of vehicles. This also has the other benefit of creating a chaotic experience with countless bumping opportunities. The cars themselves have above average speed and power. That's especially the case if you can build up a full head of steam and ram an unsuspecting rider. Eldorado does have the one-way arena like many bumper cars in the United States, and this is strictly enforced. But the sheer amount of cars still offer plenty of collision opportunities, so it doesn't really bother me. I especially love T-boning cars as they round a corner. Thankfully, Eldorado offers a very long ride cycle to help make the high price point worth it. I think the ride lasts roughly 5 minutes. So what would I rate the Eldorado Auto Scooter? I would give these bumper cars a 9 out of 10. Without the atmosphere, these bumper cars probably would only be a 6. The ride's atmosphere is everything. The lights, music, and crazy ride operators result in a memorable experience few bumper cars can compete with. This is a Coney Island staple for me, and it's something I'm going to hit every time I'm back there. The only reason I would not give this ride a perfect 10 out of 10 is that it is dependent upon who you're riding with. If you're riding with the ride operator and his supercar, or experienced drivers, this ride is the best set of bumper cars in the world. That atmosphere carries it. If you're riding with less experienced guests, the experience can suffer because they'll constantly get stuck. If you are unable to build up a full head of steam on these bumper cars, the power of these cars really does become diminished. The peak ride conditions are what earn this set of bumper cars the top spot on my favorite bumper cars list. So those are my thoughts on Eldorado Auto Scooter at Coney Island. Have you been on these bumper cars? Do you think they're worth the price? I would love to know what your favorite set of bumper cars are down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.